Locario.
It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So, I got an email from a subscriber, and I'm going to read this first, and then we're going to get into it, all right? So it says, Mr. Locario, I've been smashing this chick for about 2 weeks now, and she dumped me. The sex was getting a bit stale, but it was a nice little thing we had going. I don't think my relationship game is on point. How do you keep women around? How do you handle the basics in a relationship? All right, so basically, you know, this is what you do, you know, when you want to keep a chick around, right? Even before I even tell you that, I got to tell you this, right? If a chick doesn't want to stay around or stick around, she's not going to stick around. You understand? Like, she needs to want to stick around in order to stay around, right? But what you could do to increase the chances of her actually doing that is this, right? You don't even need to do really two things. One, you show interest, and two, you give her space, right? And you have to be doing these things simultaneously. You understand? You have to do these things at the same time. So what do I mean by that? Show her interest and give her space. So what a lot of dudes do is that when they sort of get with a chick, they basically give her too much attention too soon. They're calling her like every day of the week. They get a girl's number, they're calling her, they're trying to see her all the time, and you know, they're showing interest, but they're not giving her enough space. You understand what I'm saying? And then you have what happens the opposite way, where a guy will show a little bit of interest, and then he'll give her too much space where he's, you know, sort of, it almost seems like he's ignoring her, and then she feels like, well, he's not showing me any interest, so I'm going to keep it moving. So it's sort of like this balance of showing her interest, but also giving her space. So how do you do this? So for example, when you get, you know, a girl's number and you're, you know, hollering at her or whatever, you call her, you set up a date, you go on a date, right? And then you let a week go by. Don't call her, don't text her, don't hit her up to say how you doing or whatever. And this is where you're giving her space, because you're giving her space to sort of think about you, to sort of like figure out how she's feeling about the whole situation. And then what's gonna happen is when you hit her back up again, right? You know, by that time, if she's really feeling you, she's gonna be expecting you to call, and she's gonna be sort of like missing you at that point and want you to hit her back. So now a week has gone by, you hit her back, you say, hey, let's go on another date, let's get together again. And she's like, all right, cool, right? So then she goes on another date with you, and you do the same thing again. You basically give her another week where you're just chilling, you're not really hitting her up, and then you hit her up the next week to go on another date. Now, at a certain point, this chick is gonna be, you know, start to really feel you, and then she's gonna start calling you more. She's gonna start, you know, hitting you back up and everything like that, right? Because let me see, in your email, what you were saying was, you know, you've been smashing this chick for about 2 weeks now, and, you know, I don't know how much you guys been, you know, having sex, or how many times y'all been doing it or whatever, or how many times you've been calling her, how much attention you've been giving her, and all, you know, but if you've been giving her too much attention, then that could be the thing that makes her sort of like back away, because girls sort of need that space in order to figure they shit out, right? And the thing is, with your specific situation, you know, you're saying 2 weeks, and then you're saying she dumped you. It's like y'all weren't really together. It's sort of like y'all were fuck buddies, so it's not really a dumping thing. It's more so, you know, y'all just ain't fucking with each other anymore, right? Which is cool. But for future reference, whenever you're dealing with a chick and you want to sort of keep a chick around, you have to have that balance of showing her interest, but also giving her some space. You understand? And then over time, what's going to happen is that she's going to start to really feel you, and then she's going to keep, you know, hollering at you and keep wanting to make stuff happen, and then eventually she's going to want to be with you for a longer period of time. You understand? The mistake a lot of you guys make is that you really like a girl, you think you have to do something or do a lot of things in order to keep her entertained and keep her interested. So this is why when you get a girl's number and you call her and you say, hey, let's set up it, let's see each other on Friday, and it's Monday, you think Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is passing by, and you're like, shit, I should text her, I should see how she's doing, I should make sure she remembers who I am and make sure, you know, she still likes me. And then that's when you fuck it up, you understand, by giving her too much attention, and that's when she runs off. So if you want to keep the girl around, you got to give her, you know, show her interest, but also give her some space. You feel me? So that's pretty much it, guys. If you have any more questions, hit me up. and I will holler at you guys later. Make sure you click the link below this video to send me your questions, and I'll talk to you later. Remember, guys, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. All right, now before you click off this video, I need you to do 3 quick things. First, I need you to click the link below to send me your questions, because if you have any questions, I'll answer them in a video. 2, click the link under that to get my free ebook, The Magnificent 10 Crucial Dating Tips for Men. Gives you 10 tips on how to attract beautiful women. And number 3, I want you to click the link under that to go to badboymembership.com, where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video tutorials every month. Hey, what's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy Membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 through 90-minute, easy-to-follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy Membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.